Hello everyone and welcome. So in this lesson we are going to be working on simple interest. Now when you think about interest, what do you think interest is? Well, interest is just the extra money earned or extra money to be paid back after borrowing. You get? And so in this lesson we are going to be working on simple interest. Now if you look at simple interest has the formula I is equal to P times R times T all over 100, where your P is your principal. Principal is the original amount of money owned or the original amount of money borrowed. That's your principal. And your rate is simply the percent in which the interest will be calculated. And then you have time. Time for simple interest is usually calculated per annum. So always per year, all over 100. Now this 100 is coming from rate because rate is calculated is in percent. So rate is always in percent, 5%, 6%, whatever percent. To get the interest to this particular question, the question says a student invests 100,000 naira into a savings account that pays 5% simple interest per year. How much will he earn after 3 years? What you simply need to do is our principal here is 100,000. Rate is 5%, and then the time is 3 years. So you input this into this formula. This would be 100,000 times 5 times 3 all over 100. So this is still what? This is going to be equal to 5 times 3 is 15. 15 times 100,000, that's 15. That's 1,500,000 divided by 100. Now these two zeros will cancel two zeros over here. I'm left with 15,000. So the interest to be received after 3 years of investing is going to be 15,000 naira. That's how to calculate simple interest. Let's try another question. All right. Question 2 says Tunde takes out a business loan of 500,000 at the simple interest rate of 12% per year. If he pays back after 6 months, what is the total amount he must pay back? Now, as we already know, the formula for simple interest is what? I is equal to P times R times T over 100. But now they're asking us to do something funny. They're asking us to find the total amount he must pay back. To find the total amount, you are going to what? Use the amount formula too, where your amount is equal to interest plus your principal. Please try this out. Let me know what your answer is in the comment section. So if you look back to the question, our principal is 500,000. Our rate is 12%. Our time is 6 months. Now, I've already said that your simple interest is usually calculated per year. So that means you have to convert 6 months to years. So 6 months, 12 months make a year. So 6 months will make half of a year. And half is 0.5, right? So this will become 0.5 years. Yeah, 0.5 years. So our time is 0.5 year. Now let's input all this into the formula. So we have our P 500,000, which is 12, times our time, which is 0.5 all over 100. So first things first, I will just cancel this out. This 20 here and divide this 20 out. So I'm left with 5,000 times 12 times 0.5. 12 times 0.5 is 6, and 5 times 6 is 30. So my final answer is going to be 30,000. So the interest that Tunde will get after 3 years is going to be 30,000. But we are not looking for the interest. We are looking for the total amount. So your total amount is equal to interest plus principal. That means 500,000 plus 30,000. Final answer is going to be 530,000 naira. That's going to be your final answer. Total amount that Tunde is going to pay back is going to be 530,000. All right. So the third question says, Chidi invests 200,000 naira in a fixed deposit account. After 4 years, his investment grows to a total value of 296,000. What was the annual simple interest rate? Let's try this out. Let me know what your answer is in the comment section. Okay, so we know what the principal is. Our principal is 200,000. They gave us time, that's 4 years, and they gave us total amount. Our total amount is equal to 296,000. They're asking us to find what the interest rate is. Now to do this, you notice that we have amount, we have principal. We can do something to find the interest rate. Amount is equal to principal plus interest, right? That means our principal amount is 296 is equal to principal, which is 200,000, plus interest is what we are looking for. So plus I. And so I can move 200,000 from here to this other side so we can find our interest. Our interest is going to be 296,000 minus 200,000. Our interest is 96,000 naira. Now we can find the rate. Back to the simple interest formula. Our I is equal to P times R times T over 100. We know what our I is. Our interest is 96,000. So this is the same as 96,000 is equal to principal is 200,000, right? So this is 200,000 times our rate is what we don't know. So I will reply as R. Our rate is R because we don't know our rate. And then times time, 4 years, all over 100. What I can do straight up is this. If you divide 200,000 by 100, you will have 2,000. So 2,000 times 4 year is what? 8,000. Times R, that's 8,000 R. So I have 96,000 is equal to 8,000 R. Let me use this place. I can divide both sides by 8 to get 8,000 to get R. So my R becomes 96,000 divided by 8,000. These three zeros can cancel these three zeros out. 96 divided by 8 is 12. So my R becomes 12%. The annual rate is 12%. And that's simply how to find your simple interest. If you are calculating simple interest or you are asked to calculate total amount, these are the steps that you will take. Now, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment. See you in the next video. Bye bye.